Once upon a time, life was pretty simple. It could be hard. The food was pretty fast. But it could be fun. If we caught our mammoth. Or bison. Or whatever. Then, gradually, life changed. In many ways, it got easier. Nobody had to run around for their food. Or anything else much for that matter. Until one day we woke up and realised that 9 out of 10 of our kids would grow up to have dangerous amounts of fat build-up in their bodies, which meant they'd be more likely to get horrid things like heart disease, diabetes and cancer. And many could have their lives cut short. So we thought, that's not more of a life, that's less of a life. And that's terrible, because we love the little blighters. Maybe we should get together with our kids and eat better, move more, live longer, and change for life. And we all lived happily, not exactly ever after, but more ever after than we had done. To find out how you can change for life, search online for Change for Life.
Welcome back to Philippines Uncut. I'm your host, Buddy Cunanan. Tonight's topic is healthy lifestyles for school children. Joining us still are former Senator Dicky Cosateng, and joining us now is Ms. Jen Valdez, and she is the Student Development Coordinator of the Diliman Preparatory School. Welcome back, Senator.
Thank you, buddy.
Of course, welcome, Jen. Let's talk about, before we talk about our topic, our main topic is healthy lifestyles. I want to talk about some of your graduates and understand you guys have been producing good graduates, and how are they faring when they enter, let's say, Ateneo or take an entrance test to UP? How they do?
Our valedictorian, Jenny Kim, entered Ateneo, and we have, I don't have the record right now, no, but we have like maybe 15 or 20 kids who entered De La Salle University, and several tens
go to UP.
And,
easily, they hurdle the test, the UPCAT,
yes,
the ASET, easily.
Yes, and also Mapua Institute of Technology, because they go into the engineering field. And then we also have those who, we had a grade schooler that went to Miriam and got the highest grade for the entrance exam in the entire history of the school.
She was entering
Miriam.
high school or college?
High school.
High school, so elementary in DPS,
yes,
and then took the entrance test to Miriam High School, and
yes,
she got the highest score
in the whole history of the school.
Wow.
And they didn't believe it. They made her take the test another time. I told my friend Vicky Apuan, I said, hey, would you have done that if she weren't from Diliman Prep? Why? Why did you make her take it twice?
Yeah, what was the reason?
I don't know. Maybe this
they should give her a medal or something, no? For
but no, what they did was they made her
take the test, and she got the same score. And right now, she's taking up advanced mathematics.
What is your secret? I mean, how come you guys are producing such incredibly smart kids and, you know, performers?
Well, Jen was a faculty member before she became a student.
Yeah, let's talk about Jen. Jen, what do you do? What does the Student Development Coordinator do?
Well, basically, as the Student Development Coordinator, I'm in charge of partly the discipline, but mostly the entire development, the whole development of a child, which includes, well, mostly everything. A child's academic performance, his interests. That's why we have clubs and different co-curricular clubs for whatever you like. Like we have the sports club, we have the arts club, we have the theater arts, everything that you can think under the sun. We try to create this group because we believe that if a kid would be doing something that he likes, then it's going to be easier for him to do the academics and other stuff.
Yes, and I understand you're also heading this program called the School-Based Healthy Lifestyle Program. It's a DOH, Department of Health initiative.
We were chosen by the DOH to be the first school partner because we've been really trying to form that entire program in our school, and Secretary Ona saw that our swimming and other sports programs are excellent, and then our science programs are also excellent. And we had a cafeteria makeover. So, for example, if you come to our school and eat adobo, so the concessionaire has to agree to freeze the adobo or chill it so that the sebo will rise.
Or then you remove it.
And then you remove all of it so that the fat stays in the garbage can and not in the veins of your child, no? In the arteries of your child. you know. And then we also demolished all our CRs, every single one of the CRs. We demolished all of them.
What did you do? You
It's
made
all
new ones.
made new one.
Retrofitted,
We refitted them, and we also have changed our lights into LED lights for the high school. Hopefully next year we can do this for the grade school.
Make it more eco-friendly and
Yeah.
save
And
energy.
we changed the air conditioners from, no, before we didn't have air conditioning really for all school, all classes. So we now have inverters instead of the window types.
Yes,
So
yeah.
we just, but we have to do it in stages. No, there's no overnight success for these things. In the clinic, we do a baselining so that we know which of the children are obese and which of them have other maybe
Underweight
underweight, yeah. And so we will track them over the years to see how they're doing, because we have meatless days. 2 days.
Yes, meatless Mondays and Fridays.
We're starting. Yeah, we're starting that now. no?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you see,
What do you
sometimes
serve meatless? You serve what, veg or fish? Or I mean, what when you say meatless, what do you substitute for it?
Fish.
Fish.
Wow.
vegetables, fruits. But you see, it's very difficult to change these things now because
Yes.
it's already the parents have already gotten the kids used to eating like tocino,
Of course.
papa.
Of course, masarap. I mean,
Yeah.
very
And
tasty
convenient.
stuff
And convenient.
Convenient.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not really convenient. That's just what we think.
Yeah.
If between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m., for example, you only eat fresh fruit. Oh, you just need to wash an apple, or you only need to wash a guava or whatever. A mango, you only need to slice. There's no cooking, there's no mess, there's no grease, nothing.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
and that will really help in the elimination process
Absolutely.
that the body really needs.
Absolutely.
Because it's really the toxins that are just there. But you see, not all parents see it that way. So we have seminars, and
I mean, when you first started doing this healthy lifestyle, school-based healthy lifestyle program, what was the reception from the parents? Were they supportive, 100% supportive? Did they kind of, were they ambivalent? What was
maybe
their,
they were
their
thinking that it might not succeed.
No, but personally, I got email messages from them,
Okay.
really commending the school for coming up
Would you
with
some of them?
programs
Read some of them.
like this.
Yeah, maybe you can read a short one.
Okay,
Jen.
so this one is from Miss Arlene Parangalan. Encouraging our kids to eat healthy food is really a big thing for us. So they also say that in their household, they observe the following: no junk food, soft drinks in the house. So they also are telling us what they're doing at home.
Do you guys sell soft drinks and junk food in your cafeteria?
Yes.
I mean, it's still there.
It's still there.
Still there.
So how do you prevent the kids from? I mean, you
We-
serve meatless Friday and
Yes,
Monday,
yes.
but then they buy chippy and
Well, it's
Chicrisps
like this.
and
No?
stuff.
What we want to achieve is that the child himself must say, I don't want to eat that. It's
Okay,
there, but I
okay.
won't buy it. Because you
Okay.
see, some schools, they remove the soft drinks and remove the chippies, right?
then they go
Okay, but they,
They
go
go
to the
out.
sari-sari store in the canto and they buy it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just teaching them how to lie and to go behind you and all that. But what we're doing is, it's there. But you see, our sale of soft drink has been going down, 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 down.
Really? You've noticed a decrease in
Yeah.
your
Because-
concessionaires that told you that?
Because what we did, we installed cold drinking water fountains in the 4th floor, 3rd, 2nd, and ground floor, even in front of the canteen or beside the canteen, even beside the gym. So you don't have to buy.
Yes, no need.
So you can save that money. If you're enrolled at Diliman Prep School, and we have 200 school days in a year, and you drink 3 bottles a day, you're supposed to drink 8, but let's say 3 bottles a day, then you would have saved 6,000 pesos because the water is free. Drink all you can.
Yes, yeah.
And you have a choice, you see. So the choices are there. There's maybe banana queue compared to just eating chippies.
Yeah.
You cannot
True.
remove it instantly, no?
Yeah.
But by having the 2 days, what days do we have? No
We-
donuts
ba?
and no
No sweets.
No sweets.
You have no
That's
sweets
good.
day, Jen. No.
Well, we'll try.
No
to-
sweets
we're,
day?
we're working on
We're
that
working
for
on
Wednesday,
that.
I think. It's the middle of the week.
Oh, maybe we
It's like
can
being
have
in
it
the
on the
army pala when you
walk
go to
on
the-
Wednesdays because
Yeah, it's walk on Wednesdays.
Walk on Wednesdays.
What is walk on Wednesdays?
It's the wow thing.
Walk
Explain.
on
Because-
Wednesday. W-O-W.
Yeah.
Walk
On
on
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
What do you ask
Like
your
for
kids to
example, it's actually a very very good idea given by a senator. Like if you're supposed to go to the first floor,
Okay.
and there's a faster
A faster way.
way going there,
Okay.
we will have to close that for whatever it is
On that day,
on that day, so that the
Then you
kids
go
will
around.
have to go and find another
Way to
way
get there.
to get there.
Now, is this part of the DOH
No,
school
no, no.
based now?
That's,
This is
that's
your
us.
own.
That's our
Yeah.
own
How
thing.
ingenious, huh? How creative, huh? I would never have thought of that. And
Yeah,
making
we-
them walk for,
And
go
not-
around
Yes,
maybe.
Yes,
Yes.
well, it's not very far. You know, I mean,
still, it's
the school
more-
is not
Yes.
it's not as big as the UP campus. No, it's just it's not very big. So it's just a little bit of extra time. But then it makes them move because see the kids are so glued to the PSP or whatever these
Yeah,
pocket
and of
games and
course,
computer
tablets
games. You
and
know,
all,
yeah. So
break
we
time
have to
and-
find a way to just keep them
Creative
more
ways.
active. Like for example, 2 years, 3 years ago, some of our parents they removed the children from Diliman Prep.
Okay.
They went to another school because it says, sayang lang oras dyan kasi may sports pa kayo. Yung anak ko,
Yes.
nagigitara. We have one student that came from another school and
Ayaw pa nila
the
nun.
principal told the parent to sell the guitar. Sell the guitar kasi yung anak mo naggigitara, hindi nag-aaral, no? So, after selling the guitar, the child ends up hating the mom, hating the school, hating math, hating everything.
Hating the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
Oh,
asked me, Ma'am, pwede bang pumasok yung anak namin sa eskwela nyo? And I looked at the grade. Oh, the English 87. Reading is maybe another 87, you know.
Good.
Except math was like 76, 77, rather low. So I said, all right, but I want to ask your child, what does he like to do? The child said, play the guitar. I said, hey, we have guitar lessons here.
Make
So,
it
yeah.
an activity, an
Yeah.
extracurricular activity.
So the mother said, kabibenta lang namin ng gitara namin kasi pinabenta ng teacher eh.
Yeah.
Diba? So what happened?
They had to buy another guitar.
They didn't. They just used the guitar in school.
what we have.
We have guitars that they can use in school, no? So they use the guitar. And what? The child is now getting line of 8 in math.
Galing, no?
He will never be another, super mathematician to compute this and that, but he's not failing.
Yes.
So you really have to draw out, as we always say, no? Diliman Preparatory School, we draw out the genius in every child.
Bring out their full potential.
Yes,
Yeah.
because sometimes
we're all
they're-
different.
Sometimes there will be excellent basketball players. Sometimes they will be good physicists. Sometimes they will be good ophthalmologists. Who knows? You know?
Yes.
But whatever it is, they must like it.
Yeah.
Of course. Now, this DOH program, what are the other components of this program that they're doing, that they're piloting in DPS?
Okay, so because we signed the MOA with the DOH,
Okay.
we are the partner school, and we are now called the Health Promoting School.
Health promoting school.
Yes,
Okay.
so DPS is the very first health promoting school. So idea is for us to be able to also encourage other schools, public and private,
Yes.
Okay.
to do the same thing. First, we are going to incorporate or integrate the lessons in different subjects. So that's one.
What lessons are we talking about?
The
here?
health
the
lessons,
health lessons
the
in
healthy
different
lifestyle
subjects.
in different subjects.
How do you do that? I mean, let's say, how do you integrate these lessons in, let's say, music,
Music.
or
Well,
English, or like that? Or
Yeah, because we have the whole brain learning system, which has the 7 master skill, ma'am. You learning to think, to do. That you have to develop the child depending on what he likes. So, if, for example, how do you now come up with a lesson, healthy lifestyle, mathematics?
You're there. How do you math?
Yeah, for example, maybe show them what a pizza there, fraction, and then later on you have to get a fruit maybe, and then at the end of the day, let them decide which one is healthier.
I mean, pizza has a lot of cholesterol.
So many very
You can teach them
creative ways.
fractions.
Yeah,
Fractions by
Portions.
yes,
How
and
interesting.
making use of the the health lessons. Of course, we have the physical education, we have the movement classes, and we all have that.
Now, did you guys develop this with DOH, or was it something they had in the box already and they gave it to you and said, pilot it? How did this happen?
No, they asked us what we were doing, and then we told them what we were doing, and they saw that it was good, so they said, all right, we'll do it. We're also putting up our own health museum.
Health Museum.
Yes.
Wow.
Health museum. Yes.
Tell us about this.
It's going to be a permanent. It's a permanent installation.
We
And
started it.
We started
we
it
already
already.
have.
Can you show us some
pictures.
photos?
Yeah, we have.
This is
we
definitely a first. I've never heard of a health museum before.
yes. Secretary Ona wanted a place
Yeah.
where kids from other schools and maybe even school officials, school administrators from other schools could come and visit, and it's going. They will see, like this is an artery. an artery that's clogged will look like this. An
Compared
artery
to-
that's clear will look like this. Also, let's say teeth or whatever.
Hold it up, maybe. So
All of these-
So you'll have things like this.
We
We
have
have-
already.
we
We
already-
have already in our school.
We also have like different kinds of food, like we have donuts, and then we put an X.
Yes.
It's in a cabinet, right? So we put an X on those that you must eat only at least twice a week or once a week. If you're eating donuts every day, and the child decides on 2 days,
Ang galing.
I will not eat donuts, that's already a great. Here, these are like that. We have keep calm and
We have
ignore
reminders
junk
all over
food.
campus.
Because we found out, not just in our school, but other schools, parents are given tablets to give to their kids so that they will quiet down because they're hyperactive.
Yes, yes. Oh,
So
wow.
we said, well, if they stop eating, you know,
Sugar.
yeah,
Sugar,
then they
sure.
won't be so hyper, no? And then we also found out, like in the pull-out math classes,
Yes, ma'am.
let's say that child is really hyper like that.
Yes.
And so we pull him out of his math class and you give him higher math. He's concentrating on that higher math, which means
Maybe
bored,
he's
to,
bored
bored
with the
stiff.
low, the
He knows it already.
He wants to be challenged.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have now, let's say, fourth graders from other schools. They come to our school, they take the exam.
What are they? I mean, fourth graders, they enter.
No,
and
they want to come in as a fourth
as a fourth
grader.
grader. And they graduated
Other
third grade from other schools.
Yes.
They want to come in fourth grade in
Yes,
GPS. So.
yes. And when we made them take the test, some of them cannot even do 50%.
So,
So we asked them if they can take the grade 3 exam.
ouch.
And in the grade 3 exam, sometimes they can get like just 60%.
Yeah.
So if it's grade 2, then more or less they can get from 80 and above.
So what happens if a child wants to enter fourth grade and graduates third grade in one school, wants to enter fourth grade in your school, and can't make the exam, can't make the grade? Do you guys?
They're accepted conditionally.
Oh, okay.
They have to take
Independent.
they have to take a summer program,
enrichment
Okay,
classes.
okay.
enrichment classes.
Okay.
And
For
in
them
the
to be
first and
prepared.
second quarter, we will see, because you'll be surprised. Some kids who come in and they did not do well in the exams, but did excellently in the interview. I just did one
Last time.
other day.
Yes, with
Other
the
day.
You interview your kids,
Yeah.
even
Coming
grade
in.
school
No,
kids. I mean,
kids,
coming in.
kids, yeah, going to be grade 3 or 4. Yeah.
Wow.
So I asked, because, you know, if you just look at the grade on the exam,
They
it's
will
unfair
pass.
just to throw him out.
It doesn't tell us the complete story
No.
of who this kid is,
Yeah.
right?
I talk to the child, and I tell you, the child is like a 6th grader. When he talks, it's a she, when she talks. So I told the aunt to tell the mother, why don't you ask your child, we'll accept her conditionally. We ask the child to come and take summer classes for 2 months. After that, we'll give her another test.
And if she makes it, then
Then we accept her
we
in
accept her.
and watch her performance the first and second the first and second quarter, rather. First quarter, she needs help. Then we still have enrichment classes for her. The second, the first quarter.
Yeah.
Because to me, a child who went to third grade in another school and comes into our school and is just as good as our second grader and is lively and she's excited, enthusiastic. She says, but I
She can
want
catch up.
Yeah, and she
Yes.
said, but I want to come to this school.
Oh, there you go.
So I said, that's enough reason.
She'll catch up. She will catch
And
up.
you know, she's very sharp, huh? But her grades in our test is not good. But in her previous school's grades, she's also higher 80s and lower 90s, I think. You
Imagine
see?
that, imagine
So, it is not her fault
Yes.
that she does not know what a fourth grader should know in our school.
it's a fault of the other school.
Well,
Previous.
whoever's fault it is, it's not
matriculator.
hers and it's not ours. So I'm willing to give her every chance, because if that child succeeds, then I feel
will be
much
part of
better
Of course.
than having removed her. Why? Hindi ho magaling yung grade sa exam di ba ganon?
I saw here that you have all these very nice illustrations, like
Yeah.
low fat, feel the
Except
difference
they
of a
have
healthier
vegetables
you,
there.
vegetables. Now, I mean, these are very nice illustrations, and you have a lot of them. Do you have these in the school? I mean,
Yes.
posted around the
big
school.
posters.
All
Really?
over.
Big ones.
All over the
2 feet by
campus.
4 feet by 5
Do
feet.
you know any other school that's doing it? I don't know any other schools doing this, because it's great, because it's actually auto-suggestion. The more, I
Yes.
mean, if a
Yes.
child sees this every day,
Yes.
I mean, it'll sink in that, oh, okay,
Like
enough
we-
of French fries, more asparagus, no?
On the 27th of February, we soft opened this museum, right? Just soft opening pa, because we still will do the big things in the summer. And then, I couldn't imagine, because I can't even do it. Do you know that we had kids lining up
Yes.
to drink free, no?
Juice.
Libre lahat. libre. Just for them to taste it. They would taste and then line up again. I said, no, just give one taste lang. And so we had the kids mixing cucumber, carrot, and orange. Cucumber,
Wow.
singkamas, cucumber, singkamas, and so many different things,
so many different
which I haven't even tried.
And talagang weaning them away from the typical
Yes.
fizzy drinks and colas
Yeah.
and all
That's
these things, which are actually bad, very, very bad for you, no?
Well,
Very
you
bad
see,
for the
we
health.
cannot not have soft drinks in the school for now, just for now. Why? It was Gatorade that did our entire gymnasium's floor. Gatorade.
okay.
And it's a made in the Netherlands floor. The Dutch guys came in and installed it themselves. It's been there for, I think, 3 or 4 years.
4 years.
And it's still like brand new.
It's
a,
here.
it's a Herculean floor. That's our gym.
I've seen it. It's beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is,
So we have no problem with having soft drinks because it's a choice. And if the child is strong enough to make that choice, then our
Healthy
success is much bigger than if you just
Remove
don't
it.
remove it in
Yes,
school, because they'll drink it elsewhere. They drink 3 times more.
yes.
In other words, we try to change the attitude. We transform whatever it is that they have learned,
Including the teachers.
including the
And
teachers
that's what
and
true
the
learning
parents.
is about. That's what true education is about,
Yes.
no? Making the person realize for himself that, making them inquisitive and making them
Here.
realize that, some
We
things
have
are
this.
bad for you.
Fruits and veggies every day. Here, fruits and veggies for health. So we just, that's fruits and veggies for health. That's also a big, big poster.
So in the corridors of Diliman Preparatory School, in the classrooms, you have all of
You
these
see
these
all of
posters
these.
adorned.
And we also have an anti-smoking program
Campaign.
because kids don't smoke. But if they see the parents smoke, the chances of the child being a smoker is also very great.
Sure.
Plus, the child's risk is at risk
Secondary
for
smoke.
secondary smoke, right? So we now make the kids write to their parents, dear mom or dear dad or dear...
Please stop
Actually,
smoking.
if I may just
Sure, sure.
read, no?
Sure.
He even showed me the photo that smoking is bad for our heart. That's the child,
Wow.
Raj, asking her mom to read the message.
Imagine that. Huh?
So we
Child
have a
learns, teach
card,
the parents.
like a
Yes.
sample card. It says, "This is a no smoking home, even if you're my dad. I love you dearly, but this is a no smoking home."
You cannot smoke in the car.
How can you say no to your little
Diba?
girl or your
Because
little boy? Huh?
imagine they spend how much for toys? 5,000 pesos, 10,000 pesos, for rubber shoes, for t-shirts, for trips to Disneyland or wherever, trips to Boracay. But you're blowing the smoke in your child's face.
Yes. Senator, unfortunately, so much to talk about. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, but we're going to continue our conversation, especially with Dr. Sese
Sese,
about the
yes.
space science program. But before we
Yes.
go quickly, would you like to say something to the audience? Let's start with Jen. Quickly.
Okay, so we would like to invite everybody to come see our exhibit. It's at our school, Diliman Preparatory School, located at Commonwealth Avenue, or you can just check our website, www.edu.dps.ph.
Wait,
Sorry, ma.
dps.edu.ph.
Okay, that's it.
dps.edu.ph.
And you will see what we are really doing to maintain to keep healthy lifestyle in our school and convince also our parents to do the same at their home.
Thank you very much, Jen. Senator?
We'd like to really invite our viewers to come to Diliman Prep School. It's not enough for us to talk about it. And we're really grateful that Buddy has taken up this matter seriously, because most of the time, health is taken very lightly. Health is taken as a vanity issue. People go on diets because they want to have an 18-inch waistline. But it's really more for your heart and more for your arteries. And the statistics are so scary. The Department of Health now, statistics are showing that bypasses, quadruple bypasses, are being performed on guys and girls who are young. Diba? So I hope that Diliman Prep School, Commonwealth Avenue, can do our share in making your child not just academically excellent. Because all that academic stuff is going to be useless if your child is going to be so sickly, and all the money you saved will just go for paying the hospital.
Excellent. Healthy minds, healthy bodies.
So we hope that, and you come visit us so that you can see the vibes. No, it's different. The vibrations are different when you come to our school.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Jen, thank you very much.
Thank
and
you
more
very
power
much.
to you, and of course, more power to Diliman Preparatory School.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you, buddy.
So, guys, I hope you learned a lot today about healthy lifestyles for school children and wellness in general. Join us again next week here in the show where we talk about matters to you, because you guys matter the most. See you next week.